Welcome to Mystery Handicapper. Those of you who have recently subscribed to my channel, I want to welcome you to the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. Let's take a look at race number 14 on Saturday at Gulfstream Park. It is the Grade 1 Florida Derby. It's a mile and an 8 with a purse of $1 million, 100 points going to the winner, 50 Kentucky Derby points going to the second place horse. It's a field of 10, and your morning line favorite does not have a jockey. Get out of here. That's right. As of right now that I'm recording this, your morning line favorite does not have a jockey. Let's take a look at the field of the Grade 1 Florida Derby. Post position number 1, it is Neo Equals, trained by Sappy Joseph. Odds of 10-1. Broke his maiden at this racetrack by 2.5. It's competitive in restricted stakes races after that. Nice speed figure, 101. His 3-year-old debut, won by 3.5. Over a sloppy racetrack. Next time out in the Fountain of Youth, he was forward in that race. Finished third behind Sovereignty and River Thames. It was 14-1. He outran his odds. Question is, can he get the distance? That's not me asking that question. That's his trainer, Sappy Joseph. Sappy Joseph said in Daily Racer Form, you know what? Distance is a question mark for this horse. Our best shot is to go to the lead and see how far he can go. He will be forward in this race. You're getting 10-1 on the one horse. Take a look at Cool Intentions at 20-1. Broke his maiden by 4. Impressive win. Next time out, he increased his speed figure nicely. Winning by 2.25. And the Mucho Macho Man, what happened? He didn't show up for that one. Finished 5th, behind by 8.25. Sidebar Authentic. See, I root for these authentic progeny because if you're new to my channel, and you may not know that I had ownership shares in Authentic when he ran. And those of us that had ownership shares in him, you get a little bit of his stud fee, a little bit of his breeder's rights. So I hope that his progeny does well, because that's going to increase his stud fee. So my racehorse sends us a little check at the end of the year. But the check is getting smaller and smaller and smaller because Authentic stud fee was $75,000 a few years ago. Then it went down to $50,000. And you can see posted it says $25,000. Well, I can tell you that's not correct. Authentic stud fee is now $15,000. So it's going in the wrong direction, the stud fee. So I root for horses like Cool Intentions. He's going to have to bounce back from that Mucho Macho Man. That was awful. You're getting 20-1 on the 2 horse. Cool Intentions. Another long shot, 30-1 is Smoking Boy, side by Catholic Boy. Tell you what, he was the man in Puerto Rico. Won by 6 3/4. Next time out, won by 9 1/4. In his 3-year-old debut, Sam F. Davis, he didn't show up. Finished 8th, behind by 19. He dropped him in class. An allowance race. Finished 6th, behind by 13. Speed figures going in the wrong direction. He was claimed out of that race. You're getting 30-1 on the 3 horse. Smoking Boy. It's Disruptor at 4-1, trained by Todd Pletcher, written by Irad Ortiz. They spent over $1.1 million on this horse. In his debut, the betting public loved him. He was 1-2, and he disappointed, finishing 3rd. Next time out, less than even money. And he did not disappoint. He put on a show, winning by 9 1/4, increasing his speed figure. That's impressive. Now, both of those races, he had Lasix. He's not getting Lasix in this one. Can he get the distance of a 1.125 miles? His trainer, Todd Pletcher? Well, Todd Pletcher owns this race. He's won it 7 times in the last 11 years. 3 of the last 4. Irad Ortiz, he does pretty well too. He's won it twice in the last 4 years. And Rapoli Stables, well, they won it last year. And they won it the year before that. You're getting 4-1 on the 4-horse Disruptor. I will use Disruptor on my tickets. It's the 5-horse at 30-1. Indecisiveness. Broke his maiden at this racetrack. And didn't do much since then. A couple of 4th-place finishes and a 3rd-place finish. Those speed figures, they're just not going to cut it. He's going to have to increase those speed figures big time. You're getting 30-1 on the 5-horse Indecisiveness. Take a look at Jimmy's Dailies, written by Joel Rosario. 12-1. He finished 3rd in his debut at Churchill, got off several months. Then 4th at Gulfstream. Not very impressive speed figures. Let's try to increase the speed figure a little bit. It's the best way to do it. Let's give him Lasix. 89. That's a nice speed figure. Broke his mid, won by 1 1/4. Next time out, they stretched him out to 1.8 miles. Didn't do bad. He finished 2nd. Well, he's going to race at 1.8 miles again, but he's not getting Lasix in this one. You're getting 12-1 on the 6-horse. Jimmy's Dailies. Into the Dragon at 30-1. Broke his maiden over the synthetic surface at this racetrack. 3 races back. Got his 2nd win. That was over turf. Went about 2 1/4. He's only raced over dirt 1 time, and well, he didn't like it. Finishing 5th, behind by 7. They're going to put him on dirt again. Kind of looks like a turf horse to me. Getting 30-1 on the 7-horse. Trained by Bob Baffert. It is Mattakit Road. 7-2. Debuted in Bob Hope Stakes. Finishing 2nd. Next time out, he broke his maiden. Bob Lewis, well, he took on Citizen Bull and Rodriguez. Finished 3rd. Then last time out, he went to the lead in the Rebel Stakes and got caught from behind by Cold Battle. He's been keeping some pretty good company. You got to give him that. Getting 7-2 on Mattakit Road. As trainer Bob Baffert, he doesn't send too many 3-year-old horses to Gulfstream. According to Ed DeRosa of Horse Racing Nation, Bob Baffert has only raced 8 3-year-old horses at Gulfstream. Only 8 of them. What are their records? Oh, well, none of them have won. Have any of them finished 2nd? No. None of them have finished 2nd. Only 1 3rd-place finish. Now, of course, Mattakit Road doesn't know that. Mattakit Road doesn't care. You can expect him to be forward in this race. Now, he is the only horse in this field not to have a race at Gulfstream. 14 of the last 15 winners of this race exited a race at Gulfstream. He's got good workouts coming to this one. He's working out like a Bob Baffert horse. I will use Mattakit Road on my tickets. Let's take a look at Tappan Street, trained by Brad Cox at 5-1. Broke his maiden. A length and 3/4. Spent $1 million on this horse. Next time out in the Holy Bull, he was the favorite. Looked like he was going to win that race, but Burnham Square caught him from behind. He was coming in from post position number 9. Post positions 9 and 10. The past 10 years in a mile and 8 dirt races at Gulfstream are 3 for 54. Now, early in the meet, they did add a 53 feet run up to these mile and 8 races, so maybe that might help. Might help a little bit. So even though it's technically a mile and 8, it's actually a little bit longer than that. It's a quick run into the stretch, but maybe that extra 53 feet might help a little bit. You're getting 5-1 on Tappan Street. I will use Tappan Street on my tickets. Let's take a look at Sovereignty. He's your favorite at 8-5, and he doesn't have a jockey. Junior Alvarado got injured at Gulfstream. He's going to be out for about 3 weeks. As of the time that I'm recording this video, Bill Mott has yet to choose a jockey. I think he's going to make that decision in a day or so. In his debut, he finished 4th. Next time out, he only lost by a neck. Increased his speed figure. Street Sense. Oh, he took on some quality competition in the Street Sense, didn't he? Tistastic, Sandman. And he destroyed him. He won by 5. Increased his speed figure in that race. Next time out, he was off for several months. I did the analysis for that race. I used him on my tickets, but I said, you know what? I don't think he's fully cranked. You know what Bill Mott said? Bill Mott said, yeah, he's not fully cranked for this race. Look what he did. Winning by a neck, posting his fastest speed figure. I hate to see what he does when he's fully cranked. He's coming to this race off of a victory. According to America's Best Racing, 11 of the last 12 winners of this race entered off of a victory. He's 8-5 morning line. But he doesn't have his jockey, Junior Alvarado. And that's the only jockey that he's known. That's a big question mark. I will use him on my tickets. So these are the horses that I'm using. I'm using Disruptor, Madikit Road, Sovereignty, and Tappan Street. I think Sovereignty is by far the best horse in this field. But not having his usual jockey is a concern for me. And he's got 60 Kentucky Derby points. He doesn't have to win this race. He doesn't have to finish second in this race. He's already in the Kentucky Derby, no matter what he does. So the horse I'm going to pick to win, I'm going to go with the 4-horse, Disruptor. Stay tuned. I'm going to post a full field analysis for the Arkansas Derby as well, and some other races too. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me know who you're picking in this race. Good luck.